Welcome to the Pixl Marketing Show, the podcast for real estate media pros who want to go from random acts of marketing to remarkable results. I'm your host, Pete Stagel, founder of Pixl CRM and creator of the Pixl Marketing Method. And every week, we're diving into the systems, strategies, and real stories that help you attract better clients, retain them longer, and grow a real business. Let's get into it.
Let me ask you something that might hit a little close to home. Have you ever had a client vanish without warning? One week, you're their go-to photographer. The next, you're watching them tag someone else on Instagram, or seeing a listing with photos you definitely didn't take. No complaint, no warning, just gone. And if you're like most real estate photographers, your first instinct is to wonder what you did wrong, or worse, to blame the market, pricing, or the client themselves. But here's the truth. They probably didn't ghost you because of a massive failure. They left because of a small issue that was never addressed. And the reason it was never addressed? You never gave them a chance to bring it up. And no, crossing your fingers and hoping they'd mention something doesn't count. Now, here's the kicker. Ask any real estate photographer where their best leads come from, and the answer is almost always the same: word of mouth and referrals. But when you ask what they're doing to consistently generate those referrals, crickets. If that's you, don't feel bad. It's most people. But it also means there's massive untapped opportunity sitting inside your existing client base. And in this episode, we're going to show you exactly how to unlock it. Because when you build the right systems, you don't just hope clients refer you. You engineer it. You don't just ask for reviews occasionally. You collect them on autopilot. You don't just guess at how clients feel. You catch problems early before they cost you the relationship. This episode is about creating a self-reinforcing growth loop, where your best clients generate more clients, your reviews pull in new leads, and every interaction deepens loyalty. It's one of the most overlooked, yet most powerful parts of the entire Pixl Marketing Method. And when you implement what we're about to cover, it might just become your number one growth channel. Let's dive in.
Review and referral mastery. Forgotten growth engine. Here's a question I ask every new photographer I meet. What's your top source of new business? 9 times out of 10, the answer is the same: word of mouth and referrals. Then I ask a follow-up question. What system do you have in place to consistently generate those referrals? And that's when the awkward silence hits. Most photographers rely on referrals, but have no structured way to generate them. They hope satisfied clients will spread the word, and sometimes they do. But hope isn't a strategy, and random referrals don't create predictable growth. The same problem exists with reviews. Despite knowing how important they are for Google visibility and social proof, most photographers ask for them inconsistently, if at all. They might send a request after a shoot goes particularly well, but there's no real system driving the process. And feedback? Few photographers actively seek it, which means small issues gradually accumulate until a client simply stops booking without you ever knowing why. The good news? This widespread neglect creates a massive opportunity for you. When you install systems that consistently gather feedback, generate reviews, and drive referrals, you create a competitive advantage that's difficult to match. And that's what this chapter is about: turning the hope of word of mouth into a systematic engine that delivers predictable results. I learned this lesson firsthand when a once regular client suddenly stopped booking with me. When I finally ran into him at an industry event months later, I casually asked why he'd switched providers. I was completely blindsided by his answer. The colors in your photos never quite matched our brand guidelines. I mentioned it once, but it kept happening, so I figured you weren't interested in adjusting. That single conversation changed how I approached client relationships forever. A small issue I never knew about cost me thousands in lifetime value from that client, all because I didn't have a system to capture feedback consistently. Feedback request system: catching problems before they grow. Most client relationships don't end with a bang. They fade with a whimper. A client has a small issue with a shoot. Maybe the colors weren't exactly right, or the photographer was a few minutes late. Instead of mentioning it, they mentally note it. Another small issue happens on the next shoot. By the third or fourth time, they've built up enough frustration to try someone else. Meanwhile, from your perspective, everything seemed fine until they suddenly disappeared. This pattern plays out constantly in real estate media businesses, and it's entirely preventable with one simple system: the automated feedback request. How it works. The process is straightforward. One day after a shoot is delivered, send an automated email and text with a simple question: how did we do? Thumbs up or thumbs down? If they click thumbs down, immediately pause all the marketing automation, notify yourself or your team, and reach out personally to resolve the issue. If they click thumbs up, thank them and advance them to your review request sequence. That's it. This simple system accomplishes two critical things. First, it catches issues while they're still small and fixable. Instead of losing a client without knowing why, you have a chance to address concerns before they become deal breakers. Second, it identifies satisfied clients who are primed to leave reviews and send referrals. What I love about this approach is how quickly it transforms your relationships with clients. When someone signals that they had an issue and you immediately reach out to make it right, you're not just fixing a problem, you're demonstrating that you genuinely care about their experience. As counterintuitive as it sounds, a well-handled problem often creates more loyalty than perfectly executed service. Why? Because everyone makes mistakes. What sets great businesses apart is how they respond when things go wrong. The technical setup. In Pixl CRM, this is automated through a feedback request workflow that triggers one day after order delivery. This gives clients time to review the photos before providing feedback. Your message should be brief and conversational. Hi, name. Thanks for being such a great client. We're always trying to improve, so I was wondering if you could give me a quick feedback on your recent shoot. Just tap thumbs up or thumbs down below. Really appreciate it. If they don't respond within 30 hours, send one gentle reminder. The timing shift from 24 to 30 hours ensures the follow-up arrives at a different time of day, increasing the chance they'll see it. For clients who click thumbs down, your system should immediately notify you or your team. Send the client a brief response acknowledging their feedback, and provide a forum where they can share more details if they choose. Then, you step in with a personal phone call, not an automated message. This human connection is what turns a potential loss into a loyalty-building opportunity. Real-world example, the $25,000 phone call. One of our photographers using this system received a thumbs down from a high-volume agent who typically booked 3 to 4 shoots per month. The issue? The photographer had been 15 minutes late to the shoot due to traffic and hadn't communicated the delay. Instead of letting the automation continue, he immediately called the agent, sincerely apologized, and offered to deliver the next shoot at no charge. That 5-minute call not only saved the relationship, but strengthened it. The agent later commented that no other vendor had ever been so responsive to feedback. That single phone call preserved a relationship worth over $25,000 in annual revenue, all because a system was in place to catch the issue before it festered. The small issues you'll uncover through this process are gold. They're the early warning signs that, without a feedback system, would eventually cost you clients. Instead, they become opportunities to showcase your exceptional service and strengthen relationships. With your feedback system in place, let's look at how to convert these positive responses into valuable reviews. Review request automation, building your digital reputation. Reviews aren't just nice to have. They're essential marketing assets. They build trust with prospects, improve your Google Business Profile ranking, and provide content you can use across your marketing. Yet most photographers ask for reviews sporadically, if at all. They might send a request after a particularly great shoot, but there's no consistent process driving review generation. The solution is simple. Automate the review request process, but do it intelligently. The psychology behind reviews. Before diving into the system, it's worth understanding why reviews matter so much in the real estate media business. 1. Trust transfer. When a prospective client sees positive reviews from other real estate agents, especially ones they recognize, there's an immediate transfer of trust. 2. Risk reduction. Hiring a photographer is a risk for agents. If the photos are subpar, it reflects poorly on their service to sellers. Reviews help reduce that perceived risk. 3. Local prominence. Google heavily weights reviews when determining local search rankings, which is crucial for photographers serving specific markets. 4. Social validation. Agents, like most people, look to others to validate their decisions. A solid bank of 5-star reviews makes choosing you feel like the safe, smart choice. Understanding these psychological drivers helps you craft review requests that align with what makes agents comfortable writing reviews in the first place. The 90-day rule. The biggest mistake photographers make with review requests is either asking too often, annoying high-volume clients, or not asking enough, missing opportunities with occasional clients. The 90-day rule solves this. For any given client, only request a review once every 90 days, regardless of how many shoots they book during that period. This ensures your high-volume agents aren't bombarded with constant review requests, that every client has the opportunity to leave a review eventually, and you maintain a steady stream of new reviews coming in. The follow-up sequence. When a client gives positive feedback, check two things. 1, have they already left a review in the past? If yes, skip the request. 2, have we requested a review from them in the last 90 days? If yes, skip the request. If both answers are no, initiate your review request sequence. Here's how ours works. Day 1, initial request, email and text. Hi, name. We really appreciate your positive feedback. Since you had a good experience with us, would you mind taking a moment to leave us a review? It only takes a minute and helps other great clients like you find our business online. Link. Day 2, first reminder, 30 hours later. Hi, name. Just a gentle reminder to see if you had a chance to leave us a review. It really does help us out, as it's one of the first things new clients see. Link. Day 5, second reminder. Hi, name. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I know it's a busy time of year and easy to forget. I was just hoping to give you a gentle nudge for a quick review on Google. I made it super simple. It takes about 2 minutes. Link. Day 10, final reminder. Hey, name. I thought I'd reach out one last time about the review. It would really mean the world to us and help us out in a big way. It only takes a minute or two, and you can do it right from your phone. Link. Each message should be conversational and authentic, not robotic or pushy. By the end of this sequence, roughly 30 to 40% of clients will have left a review, far more than with a single request. The power of multi-channel requests. Email alone won't maximize your review rate. Our data shows that combining email and text messages increases review completion by 78% compared to email-only requests. This multi-channel approach works because some clients primarily check email at their desk. Others are more responsive to text messages on the go. The different formats catch people at different moments in their day. For best results, coordinate the timing between channels. Send the email first, then follow up with a text a few hours later. This creates multiple opportunities for engagement without feeling like a bombardment. Making it easy. Always provide a direct link to your Google review form. Don't make clients search for your business or navigate multiple pages. Every extra step reduces completion rates dramatically. The link should take them directly to the review form with your business pre-selected. Ideally, they should only need to 1, click the star rating, 2, write a brief comment, 3, submit. You can also offer a review exchange. If you'd like, I'd be happy to leave you a review as well. Just let me know when you've left yours. This works especially well with agents who understand the value of reviews for their own business. Case study, from 29 to 129 reviews in 1 year. Jordan, a real estate photographer in a competitive market, implemented this system and went from 29 Google reviews to 129 in just 1 year, putting him 30 reviews ahead of his nearest competitor. The key to his success wasn't just the automation, it was the integration of review requests into his overall client experience. Because he was first capturing feedback and only requesting reviews from satisfied clients, his average rating remained at 4.9 stars despite the surge in volume. This dramatic increase in reviews directly correlated with a 34% rise in organic lead generation through Google searches, as his business listing began appearing more prominently in local results. With a solid review generation system in place, let's move to the final piece, turning happy clients into active referral partners. Referral generation machine, systemizing word of mouth. If there's one area where photographers leave money on the table, it's referrals. Despite claiming word of mouth is their top growth channel, most have no structured process for encouraging, capturing, and rewarding referrals. Here's the truth. People will refer you if they've had a good experience and you make it easy for them. The key is creating a system that 1. Asks for referrals at the right time. 2. Makes the referral process simple. 3. Incentivizes both parties. 4. Follows up effectively with new prospects. 5. Rewards successful referrals. Let's break down how to build this machine. Understanding the referral psychology. Why do real estate agents refer photographers? Understanding their motivations help you design a more effective system. Problem solving. When a colleague mentions needing photos, they want to provide a solution. Status. Recommending quality vendors reflects positively on their own professional judgment. Reciprocity. They expect others will do the same for them when needed. Genuine satisfaction. They've had a positive experience they want to share. Incentives. While not the primary driver, rewards do increase referral frequency. Your referral system should tap into all these motivations, not just a financial incentive. The referral landing page. Many photographers try to use the referral features built into their booking platforms, but these have a critical flaw. They require the referred person to be ready to book immediately. That's rarely how referrals work in real life. More often, an agent mentions you to a colleague who then wants to learn more before committing to a shoot. And that's why you need a dedicated referral landing page that explains your service and what makes it unique, highlights the special offer for referred clients, makes it easy for new prospects to claim the offer, captures their contact information for follow-up. This landing page should be shareable via email, text, or social media. Each of your current clients should have a unique link that allows you to track who referred whom. The page should emphasize both the benefit to the new client and the reward for the referring client. For example, your colleague, name, thought you'd appreciate our listing photography services. As their guest, you'll receive special offer on your first shoot. Plus, name will receive reward when you complete your first shoot with us. The give and get incentive structure. The most effective referral programs reward both parties. For the referred client, a compelling offer for their first shoot. Could be a discount, free add-on service, or special bonus. For the referring client, a reward when their referral completes their first shoot. What really works? Personal rewards resonate far more than business discounts. A $50 Amazon gift card, dinner voucher, or event tickets create genuine excitement, while $50 off their next shoot is merely another business expense to them. Make the incentives tangible and specific to your marketing. Refer a friend, and when they complete their first shoot, you'll receive 2 tickets to the Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta. It is far more compelling than a generic refer a friend for a special reward. Personalizing referral rewards. Taking this concept further, consider personalizing rewards based on what you know about your clients. For example, for the coffee enthusiast, enjoy a month of premium coffee on us. For the sports fan, 2 tickets to the next Isotopes home game. For the foodie, dinner for 2 at popular local restaurant. This personalization demonstrates that you see them as individuals, not just revenue sources. It also creates natural conversation starters. How was dinner at La Fonda? I'm so glad you enjoyed the gift. Referral workflow automation. Here's how the automated workflow should function. 1. When a client gives positive feedback or leaves a review, invite them to refer colleagues, assuming they haven't received a referral request in the last 90 days. 2. When they submit a referral through your form, immediately thank the referring client. Send an introduction email to the referred prospect. Add the new prospect to your lead tracking system. Notify your team to follow up personally. 3. When the referred prospect claims the offer, confirm receipt and explain next steps. Put them into a nurture sequence if they don't book immediately. Track the source of the referral. 4. When they complete their first shoot, process a reward for the referring client. Notify the referring client that their reward is ready. Thank both parties. This closed-loop system ensures no referral falls through the cracks and everyone gets properly rewarded. The follow-up advantage. The biggest advantage of a landing page approach versus direct booking links is your ability to follow up effectively with referred prospects who aren't immediately ready to book. When someone claims your referral offer but doesn't schedule right away, they enter a nurture sequence specifically designed for referred leads. This might include an introduction to your services with examples relevant to their specific market set, testimonials from other agents, particularly those in the same brokerage if applicable, educational content about how professional photography impacts listing performance, gentle reminders about their special offer and its expiration date. This nurture sequence converts far more referred leads than simply hoping they'll remember to book when they eventually need photos. Referral campaigns and contests. Beyond your ongoing referral program, consider running periodic referral campaigns to generate a surge of new leads. One effective approach is a referral contest. Here's how it works. 1. Set a specific time frame. 30 days works well. 2. Offer a premium prize for the client who generates the most booked referrals during that period. 3. Create urgency with a clear deadline. 4. Provide regular updates to participants. A client of ours ran a campaign offering a weekend stay at his mountain Airbnb to the client who referred the most new bookings. The result? 27 new clients in a single month, far more than his typical acquisition rate. Other prize ideas include high-end restaurant gift cards, concert or sports tickets, or local experiences relevant to your market. The key is making it exciting enough to motivate action while staying relevant to your client base. To maximize participation, 1. Announce the contest through multiple channels: email, text, social media. 2. Send weekly leaderboard updates to create friendly competition. 3. Recognize participants even if they don't win. Small thank you gifts. 4. Showcase the winner and their prize on social media afterwards. These campaigns work best when run 2 to 3 times per year, frequent enough to generate consistent new business, but not so often that they lose their special appeal. Maximizing impact, leveraging reviews and referrals. Now that you're systematically generating feedback, reviews, and referrals, let's look at how to amplify their impact across your marketing. Embedding review widgets. Don't let your hard-earned reviews sit idle on Google. Use a review widget on your website to showcase them prominently. This social proof works 24/7 to convert website visitors into leads. In Pixl CRM, you can create custom review widgets that filter to show only 4 or 5-star reviews, update automatically as new reviews come in, allow visitors to click through to leave their own review, match your website's design and branding. Place this widget on your homepage, service pages, and anywhere prospects might be making decisions about hiring you. For maximum impact, consider these placement strategies: near pricing information to offset potential sticker shock, adjacent to booking buttons to encourage conversion, on landing pages to specific services to provide relevant testimonials. You can even segment reviews by service type, ensuring prospects see testimonials most relevant to what they're considering. Auto-posting reviews to social media. Turn each new review into social content automatically. Set up a workflow that creates branded social posts featuring your latest reviews and publishes them to your platforms on a schedule. For example, you might set up Testimonial Tuesday, where a recent 5-star review gets posted to Instagram, Facebook, and your Google business profile each week. This accomplishes 3 things. 1. It provides consistent content for your social accounts. 2. It showcases your satisfied clients, tagging them when appropriate. 3. It demonstrates to other agents that you're in demand. When designing your review social posts, create a branded template that's instantly recognizable. Include your logo and consistent brand colors. Use a professional background image related to real estate. Format the review text for maximum readability. Include a clear call to action for new prospects. These posts perform well because they combine social proof with professional branding, making them more engaging than standard promotional content. Automating review responses. Responding to reviews isn't just good etiquette. It significantly impacts your local SEO. Google's algorithm favors businesses that actively engage with reviewers. Use AI response tools to automatically respond to new reviews while maintaining a personal touch. These tools analyze the content of each review and generate an appropriate, customized response that references specific points mentioned by the reviewer. For example, if someone mentions your fast turnaround time, the AI will include a line like, "Thank you for highlighting our quick delivery. We know how important timely photos are for your listings." This level of engagement enhances your Google visibility while saving you time. When setting up automated responses, ensure they express genuine appreciation for the reviewer's time, reference specific aspects of the review, include your brand voice and personality, have a natural conversational tone, provide contact information for follow-up if appropriate. The goal is automated personalization, responses that feel individual but don't require manual effort for every review. Creating content from reviews. Beyond simple social posting, your reviews can become the foundation for more substantial content marketing. Case studies. Expand particularly detailed reviews into full case studies showing the before, during, and after of a successful listing shoot. Testimonial videos. Ask your most enthusiastic clients to record brief video testimonials you can use across marketing channels. Review roundups. Create monthly client spotlight content highlighting recent feedback and the agents who provided it. Themed collections. Compile reviews that focus on specific aspects of your service, speed, quality, communication, for targeted marketing campaigns. This approach transforms reviews from passive asset into active marketing tools that continuously generate new business. Tracking referral sources. Not all referral sources are equal. Some clients might send you multiple high-value referrals, while others might refer prospects who never convert. Track referral sources meticulously to identify your best referral partners and invest more in those relationships. Consider creating a VIP program for clients who consistently refer new business to you. This data also helps refine your incentives. If certain types of rewards generate more referrals, double down on those and phase out less effective ones. Analysis of your referral data might reveal which brokerages or teams provide the most valuable referrals. Which incentives drive the highest conversion rates? When during the year referrals are most likely to convert? How many touch points referred leads typically need before booking? Use these insights to continuously optimize your referral process, focusing resources where they'll generate the highest return. Putting it all together, the complete system. When you step back and look at the complete picture, what you've built is a self-reinforcing growth engine. 1. Feedback requests catch small issues before they become deal breakers, strengthening client relationships. 2. Positive feedback triggers review requests, building your online reputation. 3. Reviews enhance your visibility and credibility, attracting organic leads. 4. Satisfied clients are invited to refer colleagues, expanding your network. 5. Referral incentives reward loyal clients, making them even more likely to continue referring. 6. Successful referrals become new clients who enter the same cycle. Each component strengthens the others, creating momentum that becomes increasingly powerful over time. What makes this approach so effective is that it's systematic rather than sporadic. You're not hoping for occasional word of mouth. You're engineering a consistent process that generates predictable results. Best of all, once the automation is set up, it requires minimal ongoing effort. The system runs in the background while you focus on delivering exceptional work and growing your business. Balancing automation with personal touch. While automation drives this system, never lose sight of the human element. The most successful photographers integrate automated processes with personal connections. Call high-value clients personally to thank them for significant referrals. Send handwritten notes alongside automated emails for major milestones. Add personal observations to AI-generated review responses when appropriate. Check in with referred leads who haven't booked yet. This hybrid approach gives you the efficiency of automation with the warmth of personal relationship building. The perfect combination for a service business. Remember, the goal isn't to be perfect from day one. Start with the core components, feedback, reviews, and basic referrals. Then refine and expand as you gather data on what works best in your market. What matters is having a system that works even when you're busy, consistently bringing in new business without requiring constant attention. Thanks for listening to the Pixl Marketing Show. If you're ready to go from random acts of marketing to remarkable results, grab your free copy of the Pixl Marketing Method at pixelmarketingmethodbook.com. If this episode helped you, share it with another real estate media business owner. Make sure to follow the show so you never miss an episode. Until next time.